Last night I was working door security at a venue, and outside the venue, unrelated to the venue itself, there was a commotion. There was a man and a woman arguing, shouting, effing and blinding, swearing at each other. There was no physical violence that I could see, but it was threats, and they was both threatening each other. And what I found was, I mean, the guy was like the typical council estate underclass scum. The guy was a bald-headed, tattooed guy with foul mouth, and she was full of tattoos and foul mouth and plastered in makeup. And the kind has like 4 kids with 7 fathers and doesn't feed them properly, shouts at them, swears at them, probably has a social worker. The kind of family that is just dysfunctional. And she was shouting at him, he was shouting at her, and when he walked off, she was shouting back and swearing at him, and he was coming back because she was goading him again and encouraging him to continue. And every time he wasn't looking, she would look at me. I was me and another guy was on door security, and she'd look at me and she was sort of saying, "Please help me. Please keep him away from me." And I thought, what's it got to do with us? It's not even on our venue. If it was on our venue, we'd have to deal with it whether we agree with it or not. But I thought to myself, this woman is so masculine. Her attitude is so masculine. It's like she talks like a man. She looks like a man. Everything about her was masculine. And that's why I didn't bother helping her. If she was feminine, I would have gone to her aid. And 99% of every woman in this country, in the UK, is masculine anyway. And I often walk past women who are being beaten or abused and do nothing. I just got no sympathy for them. And if a woman's feminine, I mean, I work next door to a Chinese shop, a Chinese restaurant, and there's a nice little Chinese petite girl who always walks out. She's really polite, really clean, really feminine. Now, if a guy attacked her or anyone attacked her, I'd go to her aid because she's feminine. My instinct says protect. When someone's got this foul mouth, like Xena Warrior, covered in tattoos and shouting and swearing and being aggressive, and I'm thinking, well, why do I want to help that? These women are probably feminists who think they're equal to men. They think they're powerful and strong, and then they start pushing men to the limits, and they let men fight back, and then they say, "Oh, please help me." And we're experiencing an epidemic of domestic violence. Apparently, 50%. It's been a 50% increase of attacks on women on trains. And I believe that a lot of men are probably looking at women getting beaten on a train and thinking, I mean, yeah, maybe 50 years ago, men would have gone to the aid of a woman. But nowadays, men are thinking, well, women think they're equal. We're being programmed this equality. Women are saying we're equal to men. They're giving men a hard time. They're dressing like men, looking like men, talking like men, fighting like men. And then when they get treated like men, they don't like it. And then they want men to go to their aid and help them. And I refuse to. If I always assess a woman, if a woman looks masculine or looks aggressive in any way, I will just walk by. I will let it happen. And it's because it's my instinct to protect a woman. Women aren't women anymore. 99% of every woman in this country is not a woman anymore. I can't call them a woman. Look, you're more like transgenders. Heterosexual transgenders. Just because they've got 5 kids dangling around their ankles doesn't mean they're women. And that's just me. And my colleague wanted to help. My colleague wanted to intervene. I said, I'm not intervening. You want to intervene, you intervene on yourself. I'm not going to get involved with this. I didn't want to protect her. I just thought, just let them bang it out between them, let them do what they've got to do. If the police come. And eventually the police did come, and they sort of resolved it. And I've got no time for women like that. No time at all. I mean, I've got a neighbour who is constantly being abused. She's got a foul mouth as well. I mean, she's on drugs and stuff, and I'm just got no sympathy for it all. When the police come round and knocking on my door, have you seen anything, witnessed anything? I don't really care. Women just don't deserve my protection because they're not winning. If women want a guy's protection, if they want me to protect them, they're going to have to be winning, real winning. And 99.9% of every woman in this country is currently, as far as I'm concerned, a transgender.